Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of the GankTank. I'm VitaLetum, and with me is John, like usual. And today we're going to be talking about just everything about the Next Gen Network, what we're doing and how things are going, and all that fun stuff.
Overjoyed.
You sure sound overjoyed. So I guess the first question is we've been doing a lot of wrestling type shows and things like that on
Pro
the Next Gen
Wrestling X.
Network. Pro Wrestling X, I mean,
LLL.
Fight Club we're involved with now. What else are we doing?
We have THC, the Tyler Holmes connection.
What's that? I don't even know what that is. That's pretty bad.
That's our new team.
Oh, new team. Got it.
Interestingly, Flight Club's our rivals.
And the reason why you guys haven't really seen too much of me lately is because every time I try to do something, John decides to cut it for some reason, which is unfortunate and sucks.
Like what?
Like, I did those intros and you're just not going to do them?
Well, even if I weren't cutting them, it's not time for the next level event. Which we're well underway to recording. It's just, it takes a while. 25 matches takes a while to record and commentate and edit and everything else.
Yeah. No, I understand completely. It just makes me sad. So we're involved with a lot of wrestling things, and normally we meant to be just strictly video games in the beginning at least, but I guess we're just kind of opening up to really anything that we decide to do videos on. So I guess all of our channels are just kind of free game as to what we do.
More or less.
Do we have... biggest question that I have, and even though I'm a part of it, I should know a little bit more, but John has more say in what goes on, is
Darn
are
right.
we ever going to make a limit as to what we do and what we don't do?
No porn.
Well, yeah, obviously, because, well, YouTube is going to be our main source.
No.
No?
Nope.
Oh.
Leaving it open. I don't know that we're necessarily going to branch out to too many things, but with the eventual goal being to get other channels, I'm not going to restrict what other channels do.
Well, yeah, of course we won't restrict what other channels do. I'm just saying what we do specifically.
We will do whatever we feel like doing.
Oh, okay.
I'm not here for money. Money's nice, but I'm not here for money.
Well, yeah, but, I mean, we got to make some type of living if we want to do this.
Well, that's why you need to start doing better. So I can move away from this train.
Yeah, you definitely need to move away from that train. Because that train is kind of makes a hassle on a lot of things.
Yeah, you can ask Flo about that whenever we're commentating the wrestling.
As for me, with my main thing has been StarCraft and competitive gaming. I've been working really, really hard on improving my StarCraft skill, and it's gotten a lot better. But it's still not where I want it to be. And I think the biggest problem was I did take that month break from everything, and then I didn't really start back up for a little bit longer. And I guess I can blame depression, but really I should be doing it regardless.
Lazy.
Yeah, completely lazy. That's it. But I'm really excited because we're gonna have a lot of videos and a lot of videos coming out strictly around PAX time. So it's kind of I'm intrigued for that to come out. I'm really, really excited to see how that ends out.
How what comes out?
How that ends up. Not out. Ends up.
Was that PAX or did you say Halo 4?
PAX.
Oh.
Now, Halo 4, that's going to be another competitive thing. Now, John isn't thinking it's going to be very competitive. It's just going to be the end of all competitiveness when it comes to the Halo universe. But
when they say customizable loadouts.
Oh, yeah. But, I mean, you have to look at Call of Duty. Look at Call of Duty. Yes,
let's look at Call of Duty.
It's not a competitive game. I've never considered it a competitive game, yet it has a huge following in the competitive scene.
The competitive scene or the casual scene? Because last I checked,
competitive scene.
Modern Warfare 2 specifically had so many rules that they eventually just took it off of the pro circuit. Said, no, there's too many things that you have to not do.
Yeah, there is too many things that you have to not do, but it's still in the pro circuits, and there's still a lot of people that play competitively. So, however, what's surprising is the fact that Max Payne 3 is actually on the pro circuits.
It is?
Yeah. Walshy, a former Halo pro, is professionally playing Max Payne now.
Well, he's one of those... a lot of these pros, I'm convinced, could play just about any game they wanted at a pro level.
Well,
there's a transition, sure, but you have to think that Twitch reflex is going to carry over pretty well.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, from playing Halo 3 at the level that I did, and just then switching to StarCraft, completely different genre, it didn't take me very long at all to get pretty good at it, so I would agree with that. Once you're at a certain level, it's not hard to get to that level in another game, too.
Right.
But I also think that switching genres like I did is the biggest thing. Like, if you're going to be FPS, you should probably stick to FPS. If you're going to be RTS, you better stick with RTS, which seem to be the only competitive style games is RTS and FPS. I mean, you don't really see RPGs because it's too hard to balance and make it not so item based.
I want to see professional Skyrim.
You know, the next Fallout's supposed to have a multiplayer, so there's a chance, maybe.
That's worrisome.
A little bit. So, I hope not, though. Yeah. And Guild Wars is coming out soon, so we'll see. Maybe it will be something like World of Warcraft, where it's there for a little while and then disappears.
Did you just imply that World of Warcraft has disappeared?
World of Warcraft never disappeared, but competitively it just disappeared.
Oh. Yeah.
It just kind of fell off the face of the planet after, like, I don't know, a year or so when it came to competitive gaming.
Just a thought. Do you think we ought to try and find a way to make Halo competitive? Because we do have experience running gaming leagues, and I'd try it.
I think we should.
Yeah.
I think it would be something interesting because I'm not going to give up hope on it quite yet. I can't. It's too much nostalgia there. And too much love for the game in general.
I bet we could do that.
I'll be okay with that.
We can't pay anybody because you don't make enough money with these crappy StarCraft videos. Just kidding, StarCraft.
I would never want to. Basically, it would be
exposure.
Basically, we wouldn't be making any money off of it, and they wouldn't be making any money off of it until we can guarantee streamers.
What?
See, that's the only way to make it work. Until we can guarantee sponsors, we won't be able to make money off it, and they won't be able to make money off of it.
You can't make no money off of it.
Okay, I guess from, like, streaming the event and putting it on YouTube, we would make money off of those.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, we could, but yeah, until we can get sponsors, we wouldn't be able to pay anyone or even launch a team for the league.
Right.
But no, I think we could do it. The only problem is that it would be hard to compete with something like MLG, unfortunately.
I didn't say we were competing with them.
Well, yeah, I mean, if we were just a game-based league, then eventually if we come up with it, maybe we would probably get a partnership with someone like MLG.
Be cool
is
with
what
me.
Would be my guess.
It's cool with me.
But that we would have to work really hard on it. That's something that if we decide to do that, that's something where we won't really have time to really work on anything else for a while.
Oh, you have little faith in me.
Well, you overwork, and I have to work on other things other than just this, unfortunately.
You have little faith in me. I ran, let's see, up until recently, till everyone stopped watching it, thankfully. I was running a full-time basketball league, including full stat keeping, all the pro wrestling stuff, and doing my own gaming stuff, and on top of that, running your StarCraft.
That's true. Yeah, but you didn't play any games during that period, and you still don't play any games.
Well, I still play them. I find them fun.
Well, not very often.
I play plenty. I take enough days off.
Okay. Also, another thing is that I don't know what else to talk about. What do you want to talk about?
You could talk about this awesome background running here.
Oh, yes. I'm not even watching it at the second.
It's me playing Skate 3.
Oh, really? Is that what you decide to put down?
I die a lot, but it's good background.
Oh man, that's what you decided to put.
That's okay. The next one is an entire walkthrough of Portal 1.
Oh, really? That's why it's an hour long.
I thought that was pretty good.
Okay, no, that works.
Might move on to different things. Might have to move it over to the other channel, though. What do you think?
What other channel?
The Phoenix Rising channel, since it's got gameplay in it.
No, I think it's fine with the channel that it's on.
Fair enough.
Because if we move around channels and we could do it as a promotional thing to try and get more views to other channels and try to get more people watching the GankTank in general. So I guess that would be okay.
See? That's why I'm smart.
You're smart. I'm sorry, that was bad. No, you are.
Yeah, jerk.
Oh, that was bad. I shouldn't have said that.
Oh, we're going to PAX and we're taking Flo with us.
Oh, and eventually, yes, Flo will be with us at PAX, and also eventually I will have a synthesizer, and me and Flo will be working on music. So I guess we'll be doing music too.
That is about where I'm drawing the line.
But we are going to, regardless of what John thinks. So whether he likes it or not, we might just make our own channel and do that.
Yeah. Exciting.
I'm very exciting. Come on now.
Sadly, I'm pretty sure Flo's been writing he says he's been writing freestyles, which just seems counterproductive to me to be writing a freestyle, but hey, who's counting?
Yeah, you don't write freestyles.
Oh. If you've ever seen Flo before, or if you see him at PAX, I want you to realize he's a white boy. He shouldn't be rapping. At all.
Hey, Eminem, white boy.
There's a difference between Eminem and Flo.
Yeah, no, I to be honest, I think I'm fine with him doing it, but he can't call writing. You can't write freestyle. I think he has his definitions messed up.
Granted, I think he was planning on doing freestyles, and then he had other stuff written down, but just for the life of me, it's ridiculous.
No, you can't call it freestyle.
I don't think he was calling his written stuff freestyles. I think he was planning on doing both, which is just another headache for me.
No, he shouldn't be doing freestyles. I don't think that's what he should be doing.
We shouldn't be doing music at all.
Why not? Why can't you do music?
Oh.
You know what? I'm curious. Maybe we should do a freestyle or write a small little rap for PAX.
Wow.
We should do it and just mess around with it, even if it's god awful. I think it would be interesting.
Oh, why do I keep paying you people?
Because we're entertaining.
Entertaining?
Yes.
To who?
In a very explosive, destructive manner. Yeah?
No.
Don't you think?
No.
Why not?
No.
Why not?
No.
Why not?
No.
Why not?
We're getting nowhere.
But you're not answering my question.
Because it's a ridiculous question.
How is it a ridiculous question?
Because it's a clown question, bro.
Did you just call me bro?
I was quoting a very popular sports meme.
I don't like the whole bro thing. I really don't.
Me either. Flo does.
People and their brodom. Blah. Disgusting. So, how should I phrase this question?
Oh, Lord.
Hey, don't say that. You make it sound terrible.
You haven't said it yet, but I'm already concerned.
You're already concerned. Oh, and by the way, I am streaming StarCraft 2 on a rare occasion. You can find me at Twitch TV, twitch.tv / VitaLetum, VitaLetum, if you want to check me out.
Link in the
Following
description.
me would be really cool because everything is really supporting this channel as well as it would be supporting me and hopefully becoming pro at what I want to do.
Link in the description.
Yes, we will leave a link in the description.
I would do annotation, but some of you jerks don't actually leave your annotations on, so no.
Oh man. So what do you think is going to be the next competitive game? Based off of what you've seen, because obviously you don't think that Halo really is going to be competitive. I mean, we're going to attempt it, but you don't think that it will be.
Oh, if we're running it, then it's going to be the next competitive game. But outside of us, God, it's a slow year.
Yeah, it really has been. It's been a very casual past 2 years, hasn't it?
Oh no, last year was fine. There's a lot of games there's nothing this year. Halo 4 and Borderlands 2 and Assassin's Creed 20, Black Ops 2, but not a lot.
Yeah, well, wait, no. Heart of the Swarm is supposed to release later this year.
No one cares about StarCraft.
Hey, it's a worldwide game. You are going to offend a lot of people. Maybe not people that watch here, but still millions of people play the game worldwide.
Oh, if they take me seriously, then frankly, I'm okay with offending them.
I guess that's true. But there's lots of people that even get StarCraft tattoos, so...
Wow.
Yeah.
Can I go ahead, if I haven't already said it, I say Resident Evil 6 is going to suck. They've officially given up.
Think so?
They've officially given up being scary.
Really?
It's somewhere between like a bad attempt at Drake and QuickTime events. It's like if Heavy Rain and Drake had a really, really bad zombie child.
I see. You know, I've given up hope in the Resident Evil movie series too because they're releasing another one. I was hoping that after their last god-awful one they would stop.
No. They're not going to.
Yeah, it's one of those series that it's like Final Fantasy. It just has such a huge following. People just keep on putting money into it just simply because they hope and pray that it will be something like it used to be.
I didn't like the last Final Fantasy at all.
I know, a lot of people didn't.
I played like...
Oh no, a lot of people said that it was really good after you got past 24 hours of playtime. A full day of playtime.
Yeah. I'm going to sit there for an entire day of garbage before the game gets good.
Yeah.
Japan. I live in America.
I never really got through any of the Final Fantasy series because I had no interest in it. I don't really like that style of game.
I beat 10.
It's very rare for me to get into RPG style
I did
games.
complete 10 and I liked that one. I thought that was pretty good.
Did you?
Yes. 10 was good.
Yeah, there's this huge debate of which one's better, 7 or 10.
You forgot 8.
8, not so much. I mean, it's in
you
the
have
debate,
not
but
been
not
following your Final Fantasy people. They say 7/8's the big battle. 10's third place.
Really?
That's what I've been hearing.
I've been hearing it's between 7 and 10 and 8's third place. Close behind.
Well, just by that basic consensus, that would mean 7's number 1.
Yeah.
I'm not personally picking one side or the other, but based upon that little argument there, it seems like the only one that's consistently in the top 2 is 7, so therefore 7 wins. Yay!
Yay, we figured it out.
Problem solved.
Debate.
We just ended that great video game debate.
Oh man, that must mean that do we win internet points now? And do we just win now?
I think we just leveled up.
I think so. What level are we now?
I'm a level infinity. You're just a level 2.
No, you're stop fooling yourself.
Well, I'm actually level 99. They didn't process anything higher than that.
Oh, okay, so you're back in Pokemon.
What?
Pokemon max level?
They went to 99?
99.
Good for them.
Yeah.
I don't know why you know that, but congratulations.
Hey, because when I was a kid, I played Pokemon Red and Blue, and I even played through Yellow. Hello, come on now. I gotta get that Pikachu.
When I was a kid, I played WrestleMania 2000.
God awful. God awful.
Actually, the first game I played was Resident Evil 1.
Really? The first game? How old were you when you played that?
I was like 6 or 7. I didn't know what it was. I tried it, and I ran into that first zombie, and it killed me, and I didn't like it.
You know, the first game that... I actually don't remember the first game I played because, well, my dad's in the arcade industry. But he says my first game that I ever played was Bubble Bobble.
Congratulations.
Bubble Bobble, and when I was a kid, I really liked Galaga. What else? There was a couple other games that I really enjoyed.
Centipede?
Centipede? No, I never played Centipede. I didn't really enjoy Centipede very much.
Shame on you.
Why?
That was one of my early games.
However, my first PC game was actually Warcraft 1. And shortly after, I think I turned 7, and I was finally able to play StarCraft, and I was so happy that day because I would spend hours watching my dad play StarCraft and StarCraft Brood War.
The answer for me is Candyland.
Candyland?
Candyland.
Was your first PC game?
Yep.
No. That wouldn't be my first PC game. That's my first memorable PC game.
Ah.
Actually, Sim Ants. Sim Ants, now that I really think about it, was my first PC game. And I love Sim Ants.
And I played Sims 1.
I didn't like Sims. The only Sim series that I actually liked was actually Sim Ants.
That I played Roller Coaster Tycoon a lot.
Really?
And like Sim Park and all those, I like those. I like building stuff even when I was young.
There was another game. Oh, it was this educational game that was actually pretty exciting. You had to do all these math problems and geography problems and all that, and it would move you along further in the adventure. It was an adventure game, but you had to do all of these simple math problems and things like that
I played a game similar to that, I'm sure. Might even been the same game.
That was also really fun. As a child, I actually really enjoyed that game, and you know, it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird how the education system tries to trick you to enjoy learning.
Those games were fun, dang it.
Yeah, they were. I'm not going to lie. You know, in honesty, without those games, I don't think I would be nearly as smart as I am today, and that's not saying much.
No, it's not.
Hey, come on now. That was supposed to be a joke.
It was funny.
I'm sure. You know, shoot, what was my first console game? I'm trying to think. Sonic. Sonic was probably my first console game.
Ooh.
Yeah, well, that was when Sonic was good.
I didn't say boo, I said ooh.
Yeah.
That's a
but every
solid choice.
Sonic game since then has been god-awful. It was Sonic the Hedgehog on the Genesis.
Yeah. The good old Genesis.
I know, right? I think I've had every console game through my childhood simply because my dad was an avid gamer as well as being in the industry, so...
Not very fair if you ask me.
Why do you say that?
Because it's not.
Because I was able to play all those games? Is that what you're saying?
Granted, I got to play whatever I wanted, but still.
Yeah.
Just the sheer fact of I had everything.
But in reality, I didn't find competitive gaming until Halo 3 came out. And
oh, you too.
Huh?
You too.
Yeah.
I didn't even play shooters until, like, the last year of Halo 2's life.
Like, Halo 1 was when I started wanting to do something competitive, but the thing is I played Counter-Strike before, and I played all those other games, but the thing is, I actually didn't know, until Halo 3 came out, I had no idea that there was actually a competitive world for video games, and when I finally figured it out and that there was an MLG, I thought MLG was the first one to do it, and then I find out there's this huge underground scene. I'm like, my mind has been blown. I've been missing out for the entirety of my life.
And then we proceed on through our entire Halo 3 career, including New Extreme Gaming and Team Legacy.
Yeah.
Especially Team Legacy.
Team Legacy could have been something.
Tell me about it.
But, of course, we had a lot of explosive personalities.
To say the least.
I think we could have... If there was more people, like, me and you, John, I really think it would have been worked out. But unfortunately, we didn't have people like us. Very hot-headed group.
Very talented, though.
Extremely talented.
God, talented.
Not
fair.
Except for Neil.
Flo was alright.
Well, the only reason why Flo never got any better is because he never had any interest of getting better. If he really focused himself, I think he would have gotten good. But the fact is that he never spent the time to get better because he never had interest in getting better.
I'm
gonna
stand by his best role is covered by Cheese and Mortal Enemy.
Yeah, but even so, I mean, if that also takes away. You can have natural talent at being good at the game, but if you don't know the strategic part of the game, you're not gonna be pro. So I stand by the fact that Steve and Mortal Enemy and Cheese was always going to be a semi-pro caliber player. I think really me and you were the only ones that had the opportunity of going pro if we ever got to that point, because we actually thought of the game more strategically than just on the Slayer base.
You don't think Breakshot had it?
Breakshot had a chance, too.
Yeah.
Breakshot had a chance. He was just too depressing of a guy.
Well, the good news...
That's what stopped him. That's the only thing that stopped him from being pro, was the fact that he was just too depressed about everything.
We could continue this discussion longer, but we got about, 25 seconds left in this skate video.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, we didn't really talk about everything we wanted to. But
that's okay. We got an entire Portal walkthrough to go through.
Oh, that's true. The main thing is that StarCraft 2 is competitive gaming is still going to be my focus, and then I'm going to be working on other things with the channel always, and there's going to be a lot of other people, a lot of other things that we'll be working on. PAX, I'm really excited for. We have a lot of news that we're going to be doing, and that wraps up this edition of GankTank.
Yay.
And hope to see you guys next time.